Alright guys, we're gonna hop right into this party. Shout outs to the mighty soldier. Usually I'd have these teams at the beginning of the thing. But I guess the attention spans are dead these days, so we just gotta hop right into it. I don't know if that's still a thing. But that's what we're doing today. Blizzard Inteleon with rocks up is sexy. So we're gonna do sexy things with it. Sounded sus, not gonna lie to you. But it is what it is. Body brush. The Darkrai doesn't even have serum, huh? Oh, you thought you wanted smoke with my Pelipper. He's probably a. I wonder if he's the same theorem set as me, or the one I used last game. I should have put out a game plan here. I didn't actually put out a game plan here. That's offensive. Future Sight, where he has 2 dark types and a psychic type. Is it worth? What was the initial be? Initial would be like a chill. See, this is why you set out game plans, guys. Rocks, I definitely want rocks. Oh, do I have our stealth marker? What the hell kind of team is this? Okay, that's on me. Should have checked the nonsense that was going on this team. This team doesn't have rocks. Alright then, let me actually think this through. Because eventually, your boy's gonna have to start thinking things through. What can he guard against? I'm gonna let Intel, since I don't have rocks, I'll let Inteleon look very good here. If he Darkrai hards, can I guard against Darkrai? I'm actually max Spadef on the Corviknight with helmet. I'll make this left up. I don't know if helmet is relevant enough these days. I don't know, but I'll make this leftovers. We already changed 2 things on the squad. Let's Future Sight first. The Earth powers. Oh wow. Didn't factor that in. He's gonna Ice Beam here, which is fine. In this case, I can't 2-hit KO me. I didn't factor in Earth Power, but that's okay. This is why in the posts I've been making, and let me know things that you guys want me to. So that post, that community post aspect of the tubes is going to be a frequent thing. So here comes a freeze dry, which is to be expected. I'll still roost. I could body press this Darkrai, but Darkrai coming in would be a foolish because it's pressed into U-turn fodder. Unless he's gonna hard switch here. But you also, I mean, from the freeze dry damage, one would assume you could tell I'm Spadef. Maybe not, maybe. I mean, actually, is it wise to even? I don't have anything to outspeed the set. Actually, is wise to crits me here. Doesn't get the flinch, which is most important. Does this thing learn nasty? That's a important crit, especially if he has nasty plot. A really important crit. Because it means I have to roost this next turn. I'm surprised body press did absolutely nothing. I guess because I don't have the defense investment. I wasn't around when Darkrai, like I didn't play very much. I released maybe 2 lives post DLC, or like very few, and then I left. Okay, we got the roost up. That's huge, and I'm pressured to stop critting me, dude. What the fuck? He clearly does not have nasty plot. I don't know if nasty plot is. Please, guys, help me get back into the groove of things. So when I'm like, I don't know if this is this and that, I'm low key trying to. Come on, dude. This fucker is shitty and shit. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious, dude? Loser really said amen. I'm gonna crush him for that. Fucking crush him. Fucking destroy him. Yeah. Okay. You already know he's 100% hitting. Fuck, actually can still win this game. I'm not gonna forfeit or anything, especially since his leftovers gambit. Focus Blast would hurt, but you know, it is what it is. Slowking can eat. Yeah, I know he's gonna hit just based on the luck. A little frustrating because he's not playing well, but the fact that he's willing to say some bullshit, we're finna go hard on him. Terra Water would... Terra Dark on Gambit might be key. Like, because this Curum is a big issue now. I'll take Dark Pulse. Doesn't die. I think he Focus Blast here. He Focus Blast, so I lose. What I can do is go Tuska's mid ground, then then go back to Gambit. Dark Pulses. So if he has anything to touch this, he'll use it here. Probably Ice Beam. I saw somebody have Ice Beam on Psychic. Okay, I'll take that. On. The Gambit still can do its thing. Ninetales is a weird ass play. Very strange. Very strange indeed. So now you have to stare down my Gambit. Well, I guess not, huh? Well, he went Ursaluna. Should I have went not Inteleon? No. I really wish I had a Stealth Rock right now. Earthquake, huh? Ursaluna is probably slower than my Philip. I don't know why Earthquake there instead of going for now he's gonna go for that one move. What's it called? Oh, Ice Spinner is a better mid ground. Facade, there it is. I'd love if he went to Ninetales, yeah, some stupid shit like that. So here, Curum versus Glow King. I could reset the, but I'll have to deal with Curum versus Valerian. Slow King is actually best. Cause I'll be right outside the range. So he does some stupid shit like that, which doesn't shock me. It should freeze dry again, but I'm willing to deal with it. Yeah. The rain doesn't matter that much. The Galarian Slowking getting the health back is more important. Especially because now he loses a mon. He's not careful. If I Terra this, he loses a mon. It's very stupid to have gone to left your Ninetales in, but it's not as if this guy is thinking. He's just clicking buttons and getting lucky. But we'll see. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Okay, so he gets the Ninetales up for some reason. So I actually have a shot. Actually have a pretty solid shot here. Freeze Dry did a good amount. We're gonna go Glow King because I'll recover off. Okay, it goes Ursulin. I don't even understand why he did that. That was unnecessary. It didn't really get him much. The Slowking can technically beat almost everything left on his team if he's not careful. That's why I'm like, I don't know why because now he has to sack a mon, and then Gambit can Sucker Punch the Ursaluna. And if he's not careful, this Gambit will set up and smack him. Alright, if Gambit by itself could smack the remainder of his team. So he has to go Curum. I'm guessing this has some kind of Terra. If I were to Terra Dark, well, my issue is that Gambit beats the last two. If I were to... I can't touch the Moltres is a bit of an issue. I guess I'll keep my Terra type. If I were to Iron Head straight up, I'd kill him. What did he even do? He can't kill me either. So I'd take what? Maybe 80%? And then everything else is Sucker Punchable. Or I could Terra Dark this, which would eat the Earth Power. Knock out the Curum. And the Moltres best bet would be Hurricane, but what is this thing gonna do though? Chesto Berry? That's Terra Dark. Earth Powers, I won't take that much. Thankfully does not get the drop. Say Latios is, I'm not sure what Latios is gonna do. I mean, clearly I can Sucker Punch it, so that's why I'm like, I don't know what to expect. Trick or something. Terra Fighting. Okay, this is embarrassing for him. Especially this can't touch it. So this, I get to Sludge Bomb here. If I poison the most, oh my goodness, amazing. That looks cool as hell, by the way. That looks cool as hell. If he were to Nasty Plot, that would be an issue. Dark Flying. Sludge Bomb. Aura Sphere. I need the issues that he could Hurricane me. I need the that's why I wanted to keep Gambit's type. I need the Slowking to beat his Latios. So after all the little nonsense that he pulled off, I still have a decent shot. So I think it will come down to whether or not he's Nasty Plot. What will be my best bet then? The Sludge Bomb, give him the boost, and then go Gambit. And then he'd risk the Hurricane miss, I guess. Gambit Fallen 5 might be enough. It's really just depending on what he's gonna do. I think Sludge Bombing again. It's Fiery Wrath. That's actually perfect. That's actually perfect. That's actually perfect. Should go for Hurricane here. He has it. Fire Wrath, that's game. Unless he has Rest. I don't see an item. So my players aren't always to Iron Head because he dies to poison. And then Latios versus Slowking is a matchup we want. Unless this has like Psyshock or something on mind. Is it Psyshock on mind? Let's see. Stored Power and he crits. Okay, interesting. So they run Stored Power. So my play was to keep the Gambit. So given all the nonsense that just happened, well, no, he was Terra Fighting, so a Gambit Sucker would still do a good bit. Gambit wouldn't have, maybe would have died from there from Aura Sphere actually. And that's a special move. So we learned a lot from that game. Tough loss to take. You hate to see it. Rocks there would have been a big difference if the Corviknight didn't get flinched and crit. He got what, 2 crits and 2 flinches, and that changed the whole game. And then the Pelipper flinch, obviously. I didn't really learn actually that much from the sets. I don't think that guy was running standard sets. That was just the loss we took just to take that loss. Honestly, that dropped us out of the 1700s. It's all good. Seems every 100 points is gonna come with its Pokemon-ness. What is this? Calyrex. Okay, I'm thrilled to see what it's gonna try to do to me, especially with the terrain. Future Sight plus Surf is just menacing. I'm really not sure how he's gonna deal with that combination. Is this Banded knockoff? Is that what Rillabooms are running? I swear if Rillabooms are running, then I'm out of here. Let's say he were to ban knock me. I'd lose a lot of value here. If I were to Future Sight. We're gonna find out what these things run, because this is kind of important, but not, if you look at his team, it's not particularly important. But if he's gonna stay in a knock, I'd much rather Sludge Bomb. This Rillaboom is pretty important. But I think this is like a booster. What was that? Seed item. So it was banned in knockoff. Wow. Okay. Okay. It's definitely the type to stay in here, but not the end of the world. My Pelipper plus Corviknight and Gambit can do most of the damage this game. And my Inteleon. You're gonna see Inteleon go. Once I get the rocks up, watch Inteleon go. You're gonna watch 1, 2, 3, 4, everybody. So yeah, it is the grassy terrain. So I'm pretty sure that's banded, but I'm pretty sure he just had the grassy terrain booster item and all that. So ideally we get this U-turn off so I can go directly to Inteleon. Excellent, excellent. And this is where I said things get fun. Because that Rillaboom does not want the smoke. And he has to give up the grassy seed, which he just got. I don't think he wants to. But Inteleon is one of my favorite things. Like, I love water stacking on stacking. Water is in my favorite one. You know how every weather has its thing. Or like every, you know, terrain, you have terrain stack, grassy terrain, plus, you know, maybe a grass boosting ability, plus like overgrow, plus mine is water. Like I love torrent plus rain plus all the things. Terra water, so satisfying. I've asked this question before in a video, but what's your favorite thing to stack? Another one of my favorites used to be rising voltage when Coco had that. Wait, did Coco have that? They didn't give Coco that. No, it was a theoretical. No, they did give Coco rising voltage, didn't it? Misremembering. No, actually they didn't give any of the Tapus the moves, I think. They gave Lele didn't get expanding force. Ula didn't get grassy glide, and Finny didn't get. I remember what the Finny thing was. Yeah, look at that thing disappear. Look at that thing disappear. That's what she said. But I digress. Because if you think about it, the key thing that's often forgotten is the defensive utility of a mon, right? So, for example, D dances here. The defensive utility of a mon is often forgotten. So, rain is up and I have a Corviknight, which means this Dragonite is completely invalidated no matter what it does. Oh well, actually, if he has Fire Punch, shit. I didn't think they actually ran that, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I guess it wasn't invalidated. Well, he has to Fire Punch you. This actually made the game nearly impossible to win. I just messed up. No, I'm lying. It's far from impossible to win. Still very, very winnable. Encore, huh? Okay, so if that was the set, that means Fire Punch E-Speed Encore? I'm guessing E-Speed's coming out here. Hurricane 75%. I'm guessing this should 2 KO. I could U-turn out into Tusk. The reason I'm not doing that is because in this case, he can't 2 KO me assuming he's like EQ Fire Punch or EQ E-Speed. 35%. Actually, that's very underwhelming. But I'll still have my Tusk to be able to take a hit. So since that's the role, it's better to U-turn. He can't knock me out with any one move. I need the Pelipper's range scale shot. The hell is this? Oh no. Oh lord. I could go Gambit and just Terra Dark. As he probably D-dances. Okay, so this is some other shit. But I can still win. Gambit, if I can get my Corviknight back to full, which I know is a tall order. Okay, so this is... I've never seen this before. Let me know if this is standard, yo. Or I could... Oh. Scale shot would kill him. I actually have to go to Gambit. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna straight up Fire Punch, but this allows for me to Guess it doesn't really matter what I go for, huh? Yeah. I figured it would not attack because he needs the sucker into Encore. My Gambit is really dangerous. Especially if that Tusk is not CC. And my Inteleon is really dangerous. And this is where it gets interesting because I lost the rain. High jump kick, huh? Oh wow. I have not seen an actual high jump kick in the race in so long. So yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting game. I expected the Will-O-Wisp thing. I wonder if they still run that. If I can get my Corviknight back, especially since he's physical ace, I can win. It'll just depend on what the Calyrex is. So perfect, the boom comes in. I might be slower than this. Let's see. So it goes to his Tusk, which is what I wanted. I want his Tusk because I want his Gambit counter gone. Especially if that doesn't have Will-O-Wisp. If his Gambit counter dies, this is a wrap. So he knocks. Ice Spinner is 160. Headlong rushes. Still won't be enough. Unless he headlong rushes and then I get the KO. Yeah. So Boom comes in. Boom's probably doing at least 11% to Corvi, so it's probably not coming back. Banded Glide. Gonna be close. It will depend on what the Calyrex knows. It'll be close. High jump kicks in the race, huh? If it still has Wisps, which I highly, I mean, you have high jump kick in, you'd have Wisp. Unless you expected my Inteleon to come in. And it's offensive too, for it to knock out my Inteleon. Though high jump kick stab, I mean, you're gonna be offensive if you're running Leaf Arrow. So Corviknight's dying at 11. I don't have any defense investment. If I wasn't dying, I would have, Terra Grassed. Oh lord. This is gonna be tricky. Because now, he won't knock me out. He goes hard Calyrex, which is interesting. I'm surprised he did that. Surprised he did that. Because Cinderace should just straight die to Sucker Punch. I mean, even if it didn't, Tusk. Let's find out. Yeah, I mean, Sash? Come on, bro. What is this weird atrocities you're using? Okay, so Terrain's gonna wear out. Let's think this through. If I sucker here, he can lose. If I sucker here, he can lose. If he goes Rilla. If I sucker here, he loses. I'm gonna kowtow. If he goes, I don't know if he knows this. If I sucker and he attacks me, he's done. If he goes hard Rilla, he wins. He sucker punch. Oh, this worked out perfect. I didn't even know he had sucker punch. Amazing. So it still end up being the same thing because now all I have to do is sack my Great Tusk, so we don't have to risk the speed tie. He runs out of terrain, and then that's no longer a priority move, and I know you're banded. So that Terra Dark coming through. Look at that. Big brain. Big brain. So these guys are really getting my ass in the beginning, and then I have to come back. That's really what's happening here. Like, they be filled with surprises in the beginning of the game, and then bang. Oh my goodness. Roaring Moon is looking better, but why is Goldingo still on the Applejack's box? Why is my boy Great Tusk still not moving? This is blasphemous, truly. Truly. It's truly blasphemous. Let us see. But what I do see is Intellianables, right? Intellianables are, well, Dragapult. If this is Specs Co, then, because I don't see a reason not to run the rain. Run it up. Slowking can mid-ground to see what he is. Okay, screens. Oh lord. Alright, since I can't deal with your screens, so be it. Corviknight's gonna have to come in clutch here. because, well, I've seen this thing run. Does my rain matter anymore? I actually don't want it, because Iron Defense is gonna invalidate the Roaring Moon, which would be the biggest concern here. So he wouldn't be able to go to. I can't risk him having Will-O-Wisp on this actually. Thunderwave. Okay. Poison him. Yes. It may be Hex, it may not be Hex. Thunderwave. It may be Hex, it may not be Hex. Genius! It may be Curse. This is, I don't want Roaring Moon. Okay, so that's what they run. I wasn't 100. Oh, okay, that's not great. Guess to go Roaring Moon here. That's not great. Maybe. It's not. Because I can Terra Fairy. So on the knockoff turn I can Iron Defense. I want my whole leftovers plan is invalidated here. But yeah, I mean, we'll make do. So my Corvi, which would have been really great. I guess being Fairy type isn't the worst thing in the world. Slowking shuts down 2 core mons. Gambit invalidates the Gold Angle. I'm actually really glad he got greedy there. No, he was Terra Go. Oh my god. Oh. Actually, okay, I have a King Gambit. Alright, so how many turns to reflect? I got an Iron Defense once more, and then you turn here. Oh my god, you cannot make this shit the fuck up. He would have did negative damage to me. Okay. Okay. He would have done negative damage to me. But it's all love. He tear it already. Long Rush would crush. I guess it will depend on what his Enamorous is, right? Let's say I were to give him this Tusk. Do Dragon Pulse. Alternatively, I'd be Headlong Rushing into Enamorous. I'll be good deal with that. Versus Spinning, versus Roxing. How irrelevant is Enamorous? Getting rocked. Stealth Rocks was Enamorous. I mean, the condition I'd need met would be because the Great Tusk is irrelevant. Potentially Enamorous is irrelevant. Potentially Raging Bolt is right. So Headlong Rush is my best play here. We'll have to see whether the Enamorous is irrelevant or not. I could have Stealth Rock there, which would have given me a lot of value. But right, if he goes back to Gold and Go, unless this is maybe Trick, Focus Blast. My turns of Reigns are solid. So even if he's Focus Blast, Inteleon would be the best player. Focus Blast would be bold. How would he Nasty Block? Sucker Punch here. I don't know what he's gonna do. He does have Focus Blast. Okay. Well, that's one more thing that Slowking is validated. Like, it's not. What am I trying to say? That's one more thing that Slowking no longer has to be concerned about. Funnily enough, after the Goldengo dies, Blizzard goes crazy. What? Is it faster than me? Is it timid? It can't be timid. It took a Sucker Punch. I don't know why he went hard in average. It was silly. So here he's never going for Moonblast then, unless he's not choiced. But Tusk is too important. Healing Wish. Okay. That's fine. Please, for the love of God, get this. You know. He probably eats this since he took the sucker punch. Fine though. He doubles back to Goldengo here. I should double on rush here, but he might stand. Yeah. What's my best player? My best player is actually two. U-turns are really low risk. So Tusks again. Helmet. Could be faster than me. Really unlikely. Rock helmet, but I don't know. Just keep running these days. Let's just my play here is to serve. Oh. Okay. Hurricane actually. When I waited, I was like, actually, it's be really terrible if he had really has no reason not to just go straight for the attack here, but the extra body might matter. Yeah, go king here. 28%. So I mean by the extra body might matter. 28. I'm getting to a KO here. How much is... If this headlong rush doesn't kill him. This is why the future sight just now was so big. I might lose now because of that turn. So the crit on the Roaring Moon. I don't know what is it with my Corviknight and getting hacks. Like, that crit means a night and day game. Me not having Corviknight, night and day game. What's that berry? Fucking Goldengo. What kind of goofy ass shit is this? I'm just gonna have to bank on this shit one-shotting. Okay, it did. Blessed. Alright. I know this is a CC from a ground type, but it took Gambit Sucker at Fallen 1. So you just, you know, you just never know. And the attack difference is crazy on that one. We're gonna end it there. I'm pretty sure that was a roll on the Goldengo. Honestly, I don't have a ton of attack on the Tusk. But yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. This was a hell of a game. It was a hell of a live. Emotional roller coaster. But at the end, Academy prevails. So hit the like button if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.